Hello and welcome to day 151 of Dungeon 23. Today is the last room of the 5th floor, and because of that we're going to have a final boss. The leader of the blue skeleton army. It is this guy down here, or these guys for now. And this is the blue skeleton commander. His little admiral hat, a little admiral coat, little sword. Really cool looking. And he uses the white stat block as a base, but he has a few changes. For starters, he doesn't have a short bow, so his range attack is limited, at least for now. To compensate for its lack of a short bow, it could make a additional sword attack, so its multi-attack is 3 instead of 2. It was suggested that because he's kind of like an admiral, he should have more of a sea theme, and that I should have him cast Tidal Wave. So he has Tidal Wave on recharge for 5-6. And I want to give him more mobility, so I was contemplating maybe even Misty Step as a bonus action on recharge, but I decided to give him just a dash as a bonus action. So even if he's grappled or held, then he's still going to be in trouble. But that's what he does, but what he actually has on him is his loot, which matters. He has a really cool blue coat, obviously. A really cool admiral's hat, because as I've said with the red commander, if your players aren't stealing the clothes of your fallen enemies, then are you even playing the game right? He has a scroll of create/destroy water, which is thematic and also useful for his other item, which he gets the benefits of. And the first thing is that it's a +1 to hit creatures, to hit and to damage creatures that are red or are wearing red. Unlike the other guy, he actually uses his weapon instead of just keeps it locked up in a box for the party to steal. Also, it allows the wielder to breathe underwater. However, for every hour they spend outside of water, they gain a level of exhaustion. Very similar to a grung work, so you have to stay hydrated. Obviously, skeletons are immune to exhaustion, so that's not an issue for this guy. And the other benefit is that the wielder gains a +2 AC whenever they're standing at least 1 foot of water. So on one hand, it is technically difficult terrain, because I'd say that's difficult terrain, just not quite knee deep, but pretty deep in water is going to make it hard to move. But also, you're getting a +2 to your AC, so that's really good. This weapon's less of a straight upgrade than the other one, but it has more powerful benefits. And obviously it requires attunement. So this guy is going to just dash around this arena, cause tidal waves to happen, just kind of run around, and also when the ground of this area gets wet, it becomes difficult terrain for an hour. So when he does a tidal wave, that area just becomes wet and difficult terrain and all muddy, so it's going to be harder to move around for everyone. And also to kind of help him survive a little bit so the party doesn't all gang onto him, is we have these unarmored blue skeletons. They're basically just skeletons that wear a blue helmet to signify that they are aligned with the blue skeletons. And it's identical to a normal skeleton, although it lacks a short bow. So a lot of these guys are more so melee focused. This guy does have a range thing, but it's on a recharge, and these guys are all melee. And they're just gonna swarm the party and try stabbing them to try to prevent them from getting to the admiral. And yeah, we already have the exit done from yesterday, so yeah, this has been day 151. And I believe the next floor I'm gonna do is probably gonna be the goblin city idea I had. And that floor is probably gonna be less combat focused, more so mini mission side quest focused. Allow players who have a lot of social skills flourish. And also, I just really like goblins. So yeah, thanks for watching and or listening. Consider liking, commenting, subscribing, notificationizing, I guess. All that algorithm stuff. And yeah, I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to improve.